Hi, this is Lady T, the business coach for moms, speakers, trainer, and co-author of the book, Mom Entrepreneur Extraordinaire. I am here in Maryland, Rockville, Maryland. I'm here with mentor and confidant and multi-millionaire maker, Darnell Self, who is, I just had some questions about LegalShield.
Sure.
Questions particularly about the multi-level marketing industry, and I want to know your thoughts on why you picked LegalShield for yourself initially.
Sure. I was a retail manager in my 20s, frustrated, working 14-hour days mostly. In retail, we call it a stretch. That means you open up the mall when it opens and you close it when it closes. Being married with 2 children, I was frustrated with the lack of time and, quite honestly, the lack of money. We just didn't make enough to make ends meet, as they say. By the end of the month, we had more month than money. And so we were looking for something different, and we tried a couple of different home businesses. People call them direct sales, network marketing, multi-level marketing, a lot of different titles. And the first company I tried was a bunch of inventory I had to purchase. And that was tough for me because I honestly couldn't sell it all. And so I was stuck with inventory that I couldn't earn any income off of, and I quite honestly couldn't use all of that inventory as well. And so I learned a lot through that process. I looked at it as my season of preparation. So I'm not knocking that company. It just wasn't a fit for me. I love the industry, by the way. I believe it's an industry that most people don't have enough understanding or knowledge on, or they would take advantage of this free enterprise system and opportunity that our industry provides to the average person with not much income. And
that's a great point. Okay,
yeah.
So explain to us why you love the industry and in particular LegalShield. What's different?
Okay.
You mentioned the inventory.
Sure.
What else is different about LegalShield?
Yeah, well, one, we give people access, by the way, to the justice system, to a lawyer. So I can't buy a bunch of lawyers. So I don't have to worry about inventory.
Yes.
I don't have to be the lawyer, which is great. It took me 7 years to get my bachelor's degree. And so I'm just the conduit. I'm the conduit between the lawyers and the people who need them. So
yeah.
One, a lack of inventory. I don't have to worry about that any longer. 2, we have a stable company. I didn't want to get involved with something that was here today and possibly gone tomorrow because all you have is your name and your word. You lose that, you lose everything.
Yes.
And so our company's been around since 1972. That was important to me because my word is my bond, and I wanted to make sure that the company was solid.
Yes.
We also got really excited. I say we, my wife and I, because of the compensation plan. It paid every day. And unfortunately, I was in a situation where I need to get paid every day. I had bills every day, so I need to get paid every day, and I need to get paid quickly. I wasn't looking for a get rich quick, but I was looking to get rich quickly, if you know what I mean. So, so that was great. We got paid up front without me having to recruit a bunch of people, having a huge team. I saw that there were people earning significant income just by marketing their service alone.
Yes.
So that was attractive to me.
I'll tell you one of the things that I like about it, and that is that I don't necessarily make money off of recruiting people.
Right, exactly.
I make money from the membership.
Absolutely, and that's key.
That's important.
It is key, and that's the reason why we have real residual. Because not everyone who starts a business finishes with that business.
Yes.
And so they call it attrition. So in our industry, if you have built a large team of people, but they all stop that business, typically they stop ordering that product too. And so there goes your residual, or really passive income. Here, there's a real residual income because you have a real end user, a real customer who's not a distributor, who's not a representative. They're just in it because they believe in the service. So even if they're not building the business, they keep the service because it makes sense to have the peace of mind knowing you have access and protection of a legal plan. And so that's what I love. When I'm spending time at the football games in the stands, making more money in the stands than I did all day long at the mall, not because of what I do today,
yes.
but because of that residual passive income that keeps coming in now in my 40s for what I did in my 20s. That's real residual income, and that's what I love about LegalShield.
That is excellent, and I love the fact that Robert Kiyosaki said a long time ago that this company had the best compensation plan.
That's right. Did he ever seen?
Yes,
yeah.
That is really valuable.
Yeah. That's third-party validation. That's the key. Of course, I'm going to say some great things about LegalShield because it's really blessed my family. But it's also about third-party validation. And so we've got a lot of companies to say wonderful things about our company. And recently we had a private equity firm out of New York that invested $650 million, which speaks volumes about who we are and the credibility of our company.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate multi-level marketing businesses more now. I've always encouraged moms to start your own business. You know my motto, raise your own children, run your own business. And I can now say that I have found the network marketing company that is the best. It serves me well, and it serves so many others well. People who make millions. How many millionaires do we have in the company?
191 millionaires.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. So, so that's my recommendation. That's not just me. That's someone who knows the industry very well. Someone who's done quite well for himself in the industry. And I'll make sure I keep you updated on what's going on in LegalShield and give you my recommendations, even for other multi-level marketing companies, although I think this one is the best. But anyway, this is Lady T, the business coach for mom, saying I hope that serves you well. Remember, an empowered mom affects generations. So always empower yourself.